I'd like to call the January 20th, 2026 council meeting to order.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Moment of silence to remember the service and sacrifices of the armed service members who protect our nation and the first responders who protect our neighborhoods.
Council President, could we add, we did lose a White Meadow Lake resident the other day. I know Manny had been back with him a long time. I got to know him over the last few years, Jerry Primavera.
President of the POA.
Yeah, of course.
Very active.
Clerk, please take the roll.
Councilmember Salberg.
Here.
Councilmember Wojtovich.
Here.
Councilmember Freelander.
Here.
Councilmember Royak.
Here.
Councilmember Frede.
Here.
Councilmember Quinn.
Here.
Councilmember Kelly.
Here.
Council Vice President Sackett.
Here.
Council President Morrison.
Here. Adequate notice of this meeting was provided to the Daily Record and the official newspapers for the Township of Rockaway. Notice was posted on the official bulletin boards of Rockaway Township, the Township website, and notice was filed in the office of the Township Clerk. Approval of the minutes from the December 9th Township Council closed session. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Clerk, please take the roll.
Councilmember Salberg.
Yes.
Councilmember Wojtovich.
Yes.
Councilmember Freelander.
Yes.
Councilmember Royak.
Yes.
Councilmember Frede.
Yes.
Councilmember Quinn.
Yes.
Councilmember Kelly.
Abstain.
Council Vice President Sackett.
Yes.
Council President Morrison.
Yes, 8 yeses, 1 abstention, motion passes. December 30th Township Council special meeting. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Clerk, please take the roll.
Councilmember Salberg.
Yes.
Councilmember Wojtovich.
Abstain.
Councilmember Freelander.
Yes.
Councilmember Royak.
Abstain.
Councilmember Frede.
Abstain.
Councilmember Quinn.
Yes.
Councilmember Kelly.
Abstain.
Council Vice President Sackett.
Yes.
Council President Morrison.
Yes, it's 5 yeses, 4 abstentions, motion passes. The January 6th Township Council reorg meeting.
Council President, can I be recognized?
Yes.
On C, on the January 6th Township Council reorganization meeting minutes, I just want to make a note to the record that my recorded vote for R 25-17 was recorded inaccurately. Just make that for the record.
Can I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
Clerk, please take the roll.
Councilmember Salberg.
Yes.
Councilmember Wojtovich.
Yes.
Councilmember Freelander.
Yes.
Councilmember Royak.
Yes.
Councilmember Frede.
Yes.
Councilmember Quinn.
Yes.
Councilmember Kelly.
No.
Council Vice President Sackett.
Yes.
Council President Morrison.
Yes, it's 8 yeses, 1 no, motion passes. Did Mr. Kelly send an email pointing the error out before the meeting today?
I did not receive one.
Did you send an email out, Mr. Kelly?
No, we got the minutes. I mean, we got this information, I think an hour and a half before close of business in the holiday. So there's no way to get a hold of Mrs. Wadley or the acting clerk.
All right. I think
Mrs.
the meeting-
Wadley.
I think it was sent out on Friday. So between Friday,
Correct.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or today, I just want to point out that there was no email sent out to try and correct this. Thank you.
And Mr.
There's no more discussion on this,
Morrison,
please.
Mrs. Wadley did have a copy of the recording to actually accurately
Mr.
reflect
Kelly?
my vote.
There is
thank
no
you.
more discussion on this.
Council President,
Yes.
for the record, for purposes of the record, stating the vote was recorded inaccurately is not sufficient. The actual inaccuracy in the recording should be stated.
Right. I just want to point out that this is clearly a gotcha moment instead of trying to actually correct the record. Okay, open to the public. There is nobody to fill out the sheet. Is there anybody from the public that wishes to speak? Okay, consent agenda. I'd like to make a motion to pull R 2638 for separate voting. Can I have a second?
I'd second that.
Clerk, please take the roll.
Councilmember Salberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Vojtovich,
Yes.
Councilmember Freelander,
Yes.
Councilmember Royak, Councilmember Frede,
Yes.
Councilmember Quinn,
Yes.
Councilmember Kelly,
Yes.
Council Vice President Sackett,
Yes.
Council President Morrison.
Yes, it's 9 yeses, motion passes. Okay, consent agenda, items R 2636, R 2637, and R 2639. Can I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
Clerk, please take the roll.
Councilmember Salberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Vojtovich,
Yes.
Councilmember Freelander,
Yes.
Councilmember Royak,
Yes.
Councilmember Frede,
Yes.
Councilmember Quinn,
Yes.
Councilmember Kelly,
Yes.
Council Vice President Sackett,
Yes.
Council President Morrison.
Yes, it's 9 yeses, motion passes. As far as R 2638 is concerned, I just want to remind Mr. Kelly that if voting on this would present a clear conflict of interest,
What is a conflict, Mr. Morrison?
we're going to be voting on conflicts counsel at this point. Just to be specific, and I'll read it again. Local government ethics law, NJSA 40A 9-225D. No local government officer shall act in his official capacity in any matter where he, a member of his immediate family, or a business organization in which he has an interest, has a direct or indirect financial or personal involvement that might reasonably be expected to impair his objectivity or independence of judgment. Actual or apparent conflict of interest you have in this matter, you should recuse yourself. If you do decide to vote, your vote will create circumstances requiring me as council president to forward a complaint to the state local finance board, which has jurisdiction over ethical violations committed by public officials. Additionally, if you do vote on this appointment, you are potentially creating a situation which could be prejudicial to the entire council.
Mr. Morrison, did you receive legal counsel on this particular issue?
Whether I did or not is irrelevant.
It is relevant. Who did you receive legal counsel from in regard to
This
this
is
issue?
not a debate.
It's not a debate. I'm just asking you a simple question.
The statute I read to you, it's easily in the public domain. You can feel free to look it up.
I'm making an objection on your there, but Mr. Morrison, just to remind you again, under docket 379-19, I believe I'm going to find in the guidance of Judge Minkowitz in that matter, dealing with conflict of interest. And I disagree with your self-serving assessment. And you're the last person that I would actually rely on when it came to a statute, especially dealing with local ethics, because we've been dealing with other ethics where you voted on Mr. Yatrafano that you've used for private counsel on your own personal matters. So again, you're noted. I understand it.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I just disagree.
Okay, motion for R 2638. Can I have a second?
Well, discussion first?
You just had your discussion.
No, you were talking about me voting. Wasn't a discussion on that resolution.
Go ahead.
Real quick, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 professionals here with the total amount of money for these contracts are just under $800,000. I have not received from you or any direction from you to the acting clerk for this council to actually review these contracts. So you're asking this council right now to vote on contracts that are going to be close to $1 million without even each council member having the opportunity to review the contract in order to vote on it.
Okay.
Is there a reason why it wasn't provided to us? So
Yeah,
we could have
so
further
my
review?
question is either for Mr. Yatrafano or for the clerk. If a council member had requested this information ahead of time, would it have been provided?
So we're still going to.
I'm not, it's my turn, Mr. Kelly.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I could only assume it would have been provided also consistent with past practice. These nominations as they are or proposed appointments subject to ratification by the council are the province of the administration. Certainly, as was the case with the professional appointments and the initial professional services resolution at the reorg, in many cases, the appointments were for professionals who have served the township for a long time. In other, there were new people on the list, whatever the case may be. Certainly, every member of the council had the opportunity to contact the administration.
All right. So bottom line is.
So the contracts
if
weren't
Mr. Kelly,
provided,
Mr. Kelly,
Yatrafano, and
you
you're
don't
asking us to
have
rubber
the floor.
stamp
You do not
these
have the floor.
contracts without reviewing them. I don't.
Mr. Kelly, this is your first warning. You do not have the floor. Okay, so just to sum up, should a council member have requested further information, it would have been provided to him or her.
I would think so.
Thank
Well,
you.
wouldn't
That's
the
right.
clerk-
Mr.
wouldn't-
Kelly,
wouldn't the
you do
professionals
not,
provide this?
Council President, may I be recognized?
yes.
Thank you. I believe maybe a question for Mr. Yatrafano. Are these thresholds within reasonable and customary thresholds for these professions?
To the extent of my knowledge, yes. Also, I point out, and I'm pleased that you use the word thresholds. They are budget lines,
Mhm.
okay? They do not represent what the individual professionals will earn in any given year.
But they can spend up to that amount. So we're going to rubber stamp this resolution without reviewing contracts to know the hourly rate, any special conditions that are on there, retainer information. You wouldn't do this in your own personal or private sector. But yet we're going to rubber stamp because Mr. Yatrafano, who one of them is a close friend of his that he pointed in here,
Mr.
which-
Kelly, you're out of
which
line.
which
This
is
this
originally
not
at
about your personal feelings.
$80,000.
This is not about your personal feelings.
There's
If
no
you had
personal
wanted this
feelings here.
information ahead of time, you very clearly could have requested it and it would have been provided to
Why
you.
wasn't it provided to
Mr.
begin
Kelly,
with?
it is do not have the floor. Okay? You could have gotten this information ahead of time. You come in and try to put on a show. Okay?
I don't.
Mr. Kelly,
Is it my job to
Mr.
fix the
Kelly-
mistakes of you and the acting clerk or the administration?
Mr. Kelly, this is your last warning.
For
You-
what?
You're
What
speaking
are
out
you
of
warning
order.
me for, Mr.
You
Mr.
are
Morrison?
speaking out of order.
Okay.
Okay. Bottom line is if you had wanted this information, you could have had it ahead of time, yet you choose to come in and put on a show.
I'm
End of
sure.
discussion.
So we're correct.
I'd
We're
like to
voting
have a
on this
motion.
resolution without
I am making,
reviewing the
there's a motion
contracts.
on the floor, Mr. Kelly. A motion for R 2638. Do
Think
I have
about
a
this,
second?
Everybody, we're voting on a
Second.
contract that we've not reviewed.
Mr. Kelly, you're out of line. Clerk, please take the roll.
I heard a motion, but I didn't hear a second.
I did.
Oh, you second. So motion and second. Councilmember Salberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Vojtovich,
Yes.
Councilmember Freelander,
Yes.
Councilmember Royak,
Yes.
Councilmember Frede,
Yes.
Councilmember Quinn,
Yes.
Councilmember Kelly,
Abstain. You guys are nuts.
Council Vice President Sackett,
Yes.
Council President Morrison.
Yes, that's 8 yeses, 1 abstention. Motion passes. Resolution R 2603 is being reviewed and resubmitted. We did make a change on it. The Community Development and Revenue Sharing Committee. We are going to be replacing Council Vice President Sackett with Councilman Witovich. So I'm making the motion for that. Can I have a second?
I'll second it.
Second.
Clerk, please take the roll.
Councilmember Salberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Vojtovich,
Yes.
Councilmember Freelander,
Yes.
Councilmember Royak,
Yes.
Councilmember Frede,
Yes.
Councilmember Quinn,
Yes.
Councilmember Kelly,
Yes.
Council Vice President Sackett,
Yes.
Council President Morrison.
Yes, it's 9 yeses, motion passes. Item number 10 is just a notice for me to read into the record. So the council president appointments, all 1-year terms ending on 12/31/2026. The Regional Board of Education, Councilwoman Royak. The Local Board of Education, Councilwoman Royak and Councilman Salberg. County Commissioners, Councilman Salberg. County Commissioners, alternate, Councilman Witovich. Historical Society, Councilman Friedlander. Library Board of Trustees, Councilman Friedlander. Library Board of Trustees, alternate, Councilwoman Frede. I'm sorry, I'll get that. Frede, I promise, eventually. Municipal Alliance Committee, Councilman Friedlander, and the Ordinance Committee, Councilman Friedlander, Councilwoman Frede, and Councilmember Quinn. Okay, moving on to reports. I will remind the council and administration, there is a 3-minute time limit. I did send a note out earlier this week to all council members. Just please reference that. It's not a, we're not here to question administration or other council members. We will start with Mr. Kelly.
Hold on 1 second there, Council President. First, I'd like to just notice the snow removal that we had on the 17th and 18th. It was a really crazy storm that went through the weekend and the holiday weekend that was there. And the county and the DPW, Mr. Knopf, they do a phenomenal job. And I also want to make a mention of two outstanding employees underneath Mr. Knopf, who I think are the heart of the DPW, Jessica Kritz and Allison Stein, that really make that department work very well. On the 14th of January, I attended, along with Mr. Tabbitt, the EPA meeting dealing with Reaction Motors, addressing the contaminated site over on 108 Denmark Road. It's a Superfund site that's been dormant and having some issues from, it came in right around the World War II period in the 40s, and it's been ceased its operation, and they've been doing some contamination and remediation and have some different plans that are going there. A lot of residents in the Telemark, Marcella, and Hibernia area attended, as well as the Telemark board members. And a lot of them are concerned of the contamination that rolls down on the west side of Telemark into Boulevard area. And in that area, we also have some contamination with PFAS and a lot of the private wells that are there. We do have some health concerns with people with cancer that, again, they just want information. We didn't get this information from the town, though. We got it from active groups that had some information about this Zoom meeting that was taking place with the EPA. So I hope in the future that we can get a better notice ahead of time so more people could potentially attend, especially on this particular sensitive issue. But one other additional concern was the wells that were in a well field with the contamination that we have down there. We had a notice that came out in December 5th, I believe, of 2025, addressing wells 11, 12, 13, and 14, and having some PFAS and some plans that are in place. And in that notice, it said that there is going to be something in place by August of 2026. And I didn't know if there was an extension that maybe is going to take place, if the remediation is actually in progress right now with some type of safety net or procedure for the residents that are relying on the Rockaway water coming out of those wells. Anybody from the administration can answer that question?
I'm sure they'll address it as part of their report.
I'm asking that now, though, Mr.
And I
Dorsey.
just said that we are not here to question administration. They have their own
You
reports,
just
the
had
same as you
Mr.
do.
Salberg question the administration for information that he had.
And reports are different. That had to do with one of our ordinances.
So again, if there's any information that you can provide to the public about some updates with the wells, the contamination of PFAS, and what the township is doing moving forward with that, I'd appreciate it, especially the residents in the 6th ward that I represent.
Okay.
Also, you're going to notice
I'm sorry, your time is up.
a lot of the
Kelly.
trees that are on Green Pond Road have
Mr.
red
Kelly, your
dots,
time is up.
and those dots are referring to
Mr. Kelly,
management for trees
Your time is
or
up.
JCP now.
You're out of
and so
order.
forth. So thank you for that.
Councilman Witovich,
I do not have a report. Thank you.
Councilwoman Friday,
I do not have a report. Thank you.
Councilwoman Roy,
I just wanted people to know, especially people in my ward, that I've been noticing a lot of street lights that were out. And I'm wondering if other people have noticed that, they can reach out to me through my email. I will try to send it to the right area. And also, I know when I was knocking on doors, speeding is through the town is a problem. And if people would reach out to me if they notice any particular road that's especially bad, to reach out to me again. But that's all I really have.
You want to tell me your email?
Say it again.
You want to say your email for the records?
SRoy@RockawayTownship.org.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's right.
Don't put her on the spot
Probably
like that.
Yeah,
I may not know it.
I just got my email.
I may not know it.
I don't know. If it's
Councilman
online.
Quinn,
Yes, thank you. Planning Board, we had a meeting, we dealt with a Fair Housing Committee, sued Rockaway Township, and we came up with an overlay map, and the mayor was there, which we sent down to them, and it seems like they've agreed to the map and have not come back with any other recommendations at this time. Thank you.
thank you. Councilman Freelander,
Yes, sir. Okay, nice and simple.
turn your mic.
The library applied for a grant for the Hibernia branch for cleaning up the building itself with the paint. Finally, get us back to a nice outside structure. Historical Society, as you know, Ford Face House is closed. They're working inside as we speak on the grant money that we got last year and continuing on into the building. And I hope it's open in the spring that people can come and visit again. Also, if anybody wants to join the Historical Society for the family and member, I have applications. It's $20 for the year, and we're looking for as much support as we can get. Substance Abuse Alliance, they finished phase 2, and that I explained. You have speakers coming to the Copeland Middle School to talk to the students. And now we're setting up a Celebrity Day, which is big at the end of the year. And I'll start making announcements for different programs starting in the spring, fundraisers, bingo, a couple other things with the mayor is working on with community leaders to have some fundraisers for them. And that's it.
Can you follow up on Manny? Just one question on the library, if I could.
What?
Could I just follow one question on the library
Yeah,
over in
sure.
Hibernia?
Hope I can answer.
You know, we did have some grant money and a restoration that was done to the library and the exterior of that library.
Yeah.
And then we never did anything to maintain it afterwards. Is there going to be like a maintenance plan following this so that we don't throw good money and just let it go to waste again? Like,
Well, they obviously they finally got some decent money to do the painting and that structure. So
right.
there has to be. They're working on the windows. So
Right.
there's
They
things
did that a little over 10 years ago.
Yeah,
They did a
well,
rehab on it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
Thanks,
don't
Dan.
like the insinuation that we're throwing money away because we aren't. Councilman Solberg?
Great, thank you. Nothing to report on the January 7th meeting with the Board of Commissioners. Next meeting will be tomorrow, so hopefully we'll have some news on that. Just want to thank you for the appointments. Again, I look forward to working with these groups, and I'll do the best I can to report back as best possible. I would like to just echo Councilman Kelly on the condition of the roads. You know, living in Ward 6, we get it rough up there, and it really was an outstanding job. And it looks like we got another at bat coming up on Sunday. So, thank you.
updated. Just
Exactly. As far as committee assignments are, Councilman Solberg, you and Councilman Freelander have always done a great job there, Councilman Wojtovich. So I appreciate your effort and your extracurriculars there and putting in the time and your reports. Not that everybody else didn't, but they went above and beyond. As far as the EPA meeting and everything, I know I don't know when the EPA announced, but I think as soon as we found out about it, I think, Mr. Mayor, you had him put a post
Yeah,
online.
we posted on Facebook the
Okay.
information about the event.
And I believe there's going to be more
Yeah.
of these
Yeah,
public.
it's open
So
for
obviously,
45
Mr. Kelly,
days.
this is my
Yeah,
report, not yours.
45 days
It's
it's
my
open.
report, not yours.
You don't have to yell at me.
Please conduct yourself in an appropriate
Just
manner,
giving
like
you
everybody
information to
else
help
on the
you follow.
dais. So again, I'm sure once we get, information about future meetings, we'll make sure it's posted there. So thank you for that. Again, as Mr. Salberg said, snow coming up this weekend. I'm sure Mr. Noth is right now shoveling salt, getting ready. Nice. Ms. Yachfano. I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
Councilman.
I do have a report,
Sackett.
so thank you.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. Been a couple. Been a busy few weeks since our reorg. We had the girls on Saturday, January 10th. We had the girls rec basketball 7th and 8th grade senior division tournament where we collected food for the Rockaway Food Pantry, and Ray Furman, who runs the women's program. There was a full truckload, carload of food we donated. So that was great. And do want to make mention, my team, the Aces, we did win the tournament. I am the assistant coach. So yeah, very, very nice. I just do the books. That's it. Just do the books. Tuesday, January 13th, I did go down. I was invited down to Trenton for the swearing in of our new assemblywoman, Mr. Sweeney in the 25th district. So that was great to be able to attend that last Tuesday. I saw a lot of our local officials down there, so it was great to see all of them. On this past Sunday, the 18th, myself and Councilman Freelander attended the monthly Chabad Brotherhood breakfast on a cold day, but very well attended. Also today, I was down in Newark for the swearing in of our 57th Governor Mikey Sherrill. So I was happy to be down there today and make it back here and see a lot of people, some residents from Rockaway and other people as well. And like few have mentioned, it's very cold out. So stay warm, bundle up, check on, I'm sure Jack didn't say it, but check on your neighbors. It's, it was like 9 degrees when I got here. So please stay warm and stay safe. Thank you.
There was no movement with the governor on what I asked you for.
I tried. I'm sorry. I tried.
Mr. Sackett was making a push to have the Giants relocated to Peterson Field. That was not successful. I'm sorry for skipping you. Ms. Giachafano. Mr. Mayor.
Yeah, and just to echo about the weather approaching, we'll be posting some notice. Raveler will probably go out about warming centers and where residents can go if they need to be warmed up, if they're having issues with heat or anything like that. So that'll be going out. Since the last meeting, we've sworn a new police officer. Jack mentioned about the planning board meeting. White Meadow Lake had a blood drive today. And then I want to talk about on the next council meeting, you'll be getting a revised wedding ordinance where I find that I'm doing more weddings for people that don't reside in Rockaway. So we're modifying the ordinance to increase the fee for people who don't live in Rockaway. And that additional fee is going to go into our police department trust fund as a donation to the police. So you'll be getting that ordinance on our next meeting. And then on Saturday, Walmart is going to be doing a wellness event. Saturday the 24th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Walmart stores nationwide are doing this. It's a free event aimed to support individuals in achieving their health goals. They'll be offering free health screenings, blood pressure, glucose, cholesterol at nearly 4,600 Walmart pharmacies, no-cost flu shots, affordable immunizations, complimentary vision screenings at select vision centers, guidance from Walmart pharmacists on nutrition and medication, exclusive wellness sample boxes with health focus items. So they've been doing this for since 2014. So I would say if you live in the township, try and take advantage of this. Again, Saturday the 24th from 10 to 2 at our Walmart. And that's my report.
Thank you. Ms. Palmieri?
Yes, I believe Peter Tabbitt will be addressing some of the concerns regarding the PFAS issue. But I did want to bring up that at the next council meeting, I'll be putting forward an ordinance for the funding for the PFAS remediation. I've been working with bond counsel. The ordinance is ready to go, and it will be on for introduction at February 10th with an adoption date of, assuming February 24th. Thank you.
Good.
Can you send a copy of that to the ordinance committee?
It's a bond ordinance. I don't normally do that. Yeah, it's a funding ordinance. Mhm.
Ms. Ferrante?
Yes, good evening. Let's see, I wanted to, next meeting in front of you guys will be affordable housing related documents related to the mediation agreement with Fair Share Housing. So that will be next meeting as well as the subsequent meetings. I also wanted to report that FEMA is finally revising their flood maps. They've been at this since 2010. Our effective maps are dated 1986, but some properties in the township are now located within a flood zone and some have been taken out. That's based on FEMA's hydraulic studies. You can go to the Rockaway Township Engineering Department website and there's links there to access maps. It also kicks you to the FEMA's website as well as the county's website. My contact information is there should you have any questions regarding your specific property or neighboring property. Lastly, I wanted to report that New Jersey DOT will be repairing a bridge on Route 15 northbound. When you get off of Route 80 and you take 15 northbound, the bridge right before Circle K fueling station will be repaired, and we can expect delays and possibly full detours when they have to actually replace the bridge structure. The project is anticipated to take 3 years. So they've been notified that Richard Vine Road is a local road with weight restrictions. But again, if you have any concerns in advance and during the project, please reach out to myself and maybe the chief. All right, and that's it.
Thank you. Mr.
Yeah,
Davitt?
Council President, I just had one quick thing on a fair share.
Go ahead.
It's real simple. The appeal that's going on right now with the fair share, could that, if was to go in the favor of the municipalities that filed, could that be a benefit to the township on our plan that we've agreed upon at the special meeting?
What appeal are you talking about?
There's an appeal on the fair share in front of Judge Corsi.
Yeah, that hasn't been settled.
I didn't know if there's
We're not part of that, correct?
Yeah.
Wasn't that a consortium of other towns? We
Yeah,
chose not to do that.
not to.
We benefited from not being in that.
but if it was a reversal, is there a possibility that we could, is there a benefit that we could receive from it is what I'm asking.
Again,
So,
you know.
I know we're not in it, but we could. still be
No, but I
affected.
think that, again, we could ask Mr. Novak this, but I think the total came down, an extreme amount of what our liability was there. And again, it went before our legal counsel and our counsel. So.
It's a good point. We'll definitely.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate
we'll-
that. We
we'll
talked about it with Randolph having
yeah,
a 92% reduction, and I don't know if there was something that we could do
Yeah.
in case
so,
if it was successful, that's all.
Knock on wood.
But thank you. Yeah. Thank you though.
Mr. Tabbitt?
Thank you, Council President. Excuse my voice, a little compromised, but just if I may, I just had an additional comment or two about the January 14th hearing from EPA and just a comment about the PFAS issue. The EPA did have their virtual hearing, as Councilman Kelly said, on the 14th. I took pretty extensive notes. I just wanted to mention for context that the existing plan that was the original plan and is still ongoing at this site was through hydraulic fracturing to extract water, to treat it, and to re-inject it. The proposed cleanup that the EPA discussed was what's called natural attenuation of the contaminants, which would be to let a natural dissipation of the volatile organic compounds and semi-volatile organics happen over a longer period of time for about 1/4 to 1/3 of the expense of the current cleanup plan. Specifically $2,972,000 down to about $847,000. The proposal also includes long-term monitoring and evaluation, which is with the current plan as well. There were a lot of great questions, as Mr. Kelly stated, at the meeting from a bunch of residents, which I documented. And I just wanted to mention, because I think the question came up, any interested parties, residents, et cetera, can provide comment to the EPA through phone, email, or mail through February 5th. And in case anybody would like that contact information, they certainly can reach out to me. But a woman named Nikita Joshi is Joshi is the contact at EPA. Phone number 934-210-9347. And I have an email address as well that anybody can see me for. And that's all I wanted to mention about that, just to put the actual cleanup proposed and existing into a little context. And with regard to PFAS, I simply wanted to say that the only updates that I receive, which I copy or at least summarize for the mayor and for Ms. Palmieri when I get them, are the expanding scope of the investigation of the well samples. So I am copied on reports for individual residences, properties where private wells are sampled, and am available for consultation if residents happen to need it. We do get a few questions, but I did want to point out a gentleman by the name of Gregory Blazlowski is the representative from DEP. He's the representative to the community. So he is there specifically and almost solely to address these questions. And it is an investigation that's entirely under the purview of the DEP. It's not a local, we're liaison if necessary, like we are to a lot of the state or federal situations that may come up from time to time or actions. But that's all I did want to mention about that.
The $2.9 million you're talking about, that's not a township expense. That's
No, that
a
is not.
federal
This is not a
government.
township expense. This is
Okay.
the responsible party for the RadTech or Radiation Technology Incorporated site.
Okay.
And Council President, just to follow it with Mr. Tabbitt, just so everybody knows too, that the PFAS and the groundwater issue between the EPA and the DEP, they're two different, they're two pronged.
That's
So
well,
the one entity is handling one, and then the DEP is handling the other with the PFAS that are issues there. Members of the public did not know that, but we were trying to address that as we can. And also the Superfund site link that's on there, anybody can click on that, whether it was the link that Mayor had put on the Facebook page. You can go on Tucker Kelly for Council. It's on there as well. And if you click on that link, it gives everybody's information of contact in case anybody wishes to reach out, either phone or through email. There's many contact information that's there.
And if I just may add two quick things. One is that's correct. There's a website dedicated, a webpage specifically to this EPA ongoing action, www.epa.gov/superfund/radiation-technology. Again, I can make that available to anybody.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, if anybody would like that, I'm happy to stick around and give it to them. And quite frankly, I forgot what the other little thing I was going to mention was. So it probably wasn't terribly important. Oh, except to mention to confirm that the PFAS state investigation is completely separate from the EPA 40+ year investigation of the other matter.
Thank you. Chief?
Thank you, Council President. Just a few comments in reference to speeding. Obviously, residents are welcome to call the police department. We're open 24/7, so they're certainly welcome to call us at any time with any concern that the police department can help with. And then we will task officers and or our traffic division to come out and take a look at that for you. As far as the mayor had mentioned, right, during this extreme cold weather, police department lobby serves 24/7 as a warming center for temporary warming. If any resident would like to come in out of the cold or needs to come in out of the cold, please feel free to do so. We also can provide charging for devices in the event of any emergency. However, please dial 911. Just being that DPW isn't here, and a reminder with the upcoming snowstorm, I would just remind residents, please follow the signs in reference to snow removal and parking. That being said, the more residents that can park out of the roadway, the more successful that the DPW can be to maintain the roads. Like I said, and it's been mentioned, they do an excellent job, but help with the public certainly appreciated. All right, thank you.
Next meeting is February 10th. Make a motion to adjourn by consensus. All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.